G'day guys, if you're enjoying the MacPack podcast half as much as we're enjoying bringing it to you, the best way that you could help us out is by passing it on to a friend.
That's right. Share a little clip or send them the full show and say, skip to this minute mark for the greatest laugh of your of your Friday. Brighten up their Friday by sending them a link to the MacPack.
Exactly right.
We've been doing some radio down at Radio Fremantle. That's 107.9 FM. What you're about to hear is what we chatted about there on the weekend.
You can obviously join us live each and every Saturday between 8 to 10 a.m.
But don't worry, because if you missed the episode, you can listen right here in your podcast feed.
Enjoy!
Coming to you live from the studios in Fremantle. The Three Brothers.
I'm feeling fan-freaking-tastic.
Boys! Is this thing on?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Welcome to the best day of the week.
It's Saturday.
TGIS.
Turn your radios on.
Crank up that dial.
Saturdays are for the bro.
The weekend's here.
You're listening to the MacPack on Radio Fremantle 107.9.
Good morning and welcome to the MacPack on Radio Freo. You've got Jake, Joe and Junior Boy in the studio to get your weekend underway. Fellas, how we going?
That's right, the MacPack every Saturday morning from 8:09
Yes.
until 10 a.m.
Exactly
We let
right.
Andrew run for an extra 10 minutes if he's had a killer show.
Yeah, we were driving in and we were like, this bloke needs an encore.
yeah.
Keep him on
Everyone in the
deck.
studio was just calling to come back. He actually said when we got in, he had an apology for us.
Yes.
What do you mean?
He said that when he did his usual introduction, which is usually the MacPack,
Yeah.
with Jake, Joe and Riley.
He combined
our names, me and Jake's name,
Jake and Joe.
to form Joke.
Oh.
He called us a joke. But we'll let it slide because the bangers were on fire.
What did he say was the second name? Just went
I think Joke.
and Riley.
Yeah, Joke and Riley.
There you go.
Not
Just
bad.
a 60-minute stand-up set.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good man.
Yeah, sorry, apology. I was a little bit late as well.
A little bit.
as well.
Just a half hour.
There's a lot going on. My phone's blowing up. So I just
Your phone's
received.
blowing up.
I just received some hot news off the press from our dearest mother.
Uh-oh, what's happening?
Anthony Albanese is in Queenstown today.
Let's go.
Should we get over there?
Should we?
Why is that relevant at all to any of us?
Because Jake went there on holiday
I've been
2
to
months ago.
I've been to Queenstown. I hope that
You
in
just
40
missed him.
I hope that in 40 years I'm still getting the messages about who was in Queenstown. I was talking about Queenstown to a friend. That's actually why I'm like, I won't get into the details.
You were late because you were talking to your friend about Queenstown. Is this a friend in high places? Is this you giving travel advice
Well, it was, a
to
little bit of
Bo?
a, it was a little bit of a discussion about why the Collingwood Magpies are quote unquote just falling. The wheels are falling off, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
And there's a certain member who has been in and out of the side, and I just mentioned things haven't been so great since I went on a holiday with him to Queenstown.
Yeah.
Um,
You're a bad influence.
apparently
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Big
That's
show on the
fair.
cards today, lads.
Yeah, I'm telling you boys about a time that I misread a moment.
Oh.
Life is what happens in between the times where you misread moments.
And another reason I was late, the whistle game. I was
Yes.
preparing
You were
till
prepping.
very, very late at night. So it is one of the
Must
best
be pretty
editions
good.
of
Yeah.
the whistle game you'll ever see. You have to cleanse the palate. Got to cleanse the palate at 9 o'clock.
Joe's on a trot.
So I can get the
Yeah,
whistles
yeah.
out. I feel like I just did the game only a couple of weeks ago. It's
You
good.
did.
I
That's what
did.
happens when you lose.
Golly gosh. So that's coming up just after 9 o'clock. But up first, Joey boy, what's the worst thing your pet has ever eaten? Get in contact on the text line. You're listening to the MacPack on Radio Free. It's Junior Senior with Move Your Feet. You're listening to the MacPack on Radio Free 107.9.
So he's Junior's dad.
Junior's senior. Wow.
An absolute banger.
Take it away, Joey.
Boys, I'm taking
What are you waiting
us.
for, Joey? You got somewhere to be? What's that?
Well, usually you do a bit of leading, but boys, I'm taking us down, or should I say up to Denmark. That's right. Not Douth. This is a story from International.
Right.
Pretty good, eh?
We're going
Pretty-
over the sea.
Pretty good. Yes, we're heading down to Aalborg Zoo.
Oh, there's
A Danish zoo
Okay.
from Denmark.
I reckon one of my least favorite places on the planet is a zoo. I just don't.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Denmark. I thought we were going to need
I
to
just-
get the PR team working in Denmark now.
I just don't understand the fascination with seeing these animals. But anyway, play on.
So they've actually fallen into a bit of hot water after they sent out a request. Boiling water, yeah. Hot water. Because they are in need of a little bit of food
Oh.
for the lions.
Oh.
So they put out the calls Guys, if you have a pet that's nearing the end,
Whoa.
send it in. We'll feed it to the lion.
Live bait.
This is another reason why I'm not that fond of the old zookeeper.
Yes, that's right. They said they'll euthanize it, so that's all good. But they said the animal needs
They're
to
not
be
putting them in there live.
No,
That
which
would be-
for me ruins the fun.
Yeah, isn't that part of the
You're a
thrill for the lion?
vegetarian.
Yeah, lions aren't. Yeah, so they've called out and said, yeah, if you have a pet that you're sort of sick of / don't
about-
want anymore.
What about like children? You might be having a
Children,
a rough
that's a good
time on
one.
school holidays with.
That is a good one. Yeah, but they then clarified saying, no, we didn't mean pets, like all pets. They specifically wanted chicken,
Oh,
guinea pigs, and horses.
wow.
Horse.
Which horse, I think...
Horse is extremely expensive as well. You can sell horses for glue and stuff.
And also, if you have... It's interesting because, like, we are one horse or, like, 100 guinea pigs. The sizing...
Yeah.
It's not
Do you
aligned.
reckon they'd like cut up the horse?
I don't know. I think they would chuck it in. This zoo also, so people were mad about this zoo asking, because essentially they're feeding it to their pets.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you asking me to give up my pet to feed to your pet? But the zoo fell into even more hot water as people dug up a story. There was a giraffe that was having some issues, and they fed that to the lions. These people love these lions.
Part of the zoo. The zoo just went, I'm moving one thing into the other thing.
Yep. They fed their giraffe to the lion. It's pretty insane stuff. Apparently, it was unwell. It couldn't carry on. But really, the lions are getting preferential treatment at this zoo.
Must be nice to be a lion.
It must be very nice. But the circle of life carries on. And pets, they do eat interesting things. That's what I want to get into.
Here we go.
This lion could be eating your pet.
Oh,
But what's the most interesting thing your pet's ever eaten?
that's huge.
Get in contact 047 30 30 880. What is the strangest thing your pet has ever eaten? Was it another pet? You're listening to the Mac Back on Radio Free. Solly Humberstone with Medium Build and Cocoon. You're listening to the Mac Back on Radio Free.
We were talking about the Danish zoo that wants to feed your pets to lions.
We did. We asked you to get in contact on 047 30 30 880 with what's the worst thing your pet has ever eaten.
Yes, we got some good ones in on the text line.
Here we go.
I gotta say, these are mostly dog ones. Dogs seem to be going crazy with what they're eating. This one I liked. We mistakenly left a sheet of tinfoil with salmon skin on the top of the stove.
What?
When we came back, it was reduced to tiny scraps, and our dog's poop shined for a week.
Oh my God. They don't seem to care either. Dogs will just eat anything as long as there's like what they want is within the packaging.
Yeah, but then if you want to give them like a medicine, they know what's going on with that. They hate medicine.
Yeah, they can sniff it.
Yeah. They love you douse it in. Mum used to do you wrap it in a bit of ham.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is great. I've never been fed a roll of ham before. But this is good. Maybe it was the one that was on the floor from last week. This one's good. This person says their parents was visiting for the weekend.
Yeah.
And their dad has false teeth.
Oh.
So he puts it in the little jar on the bedside table.
Okay.
His dog had knocked them off and proceeded to eat them.
He ate the teeth.
He ate the teeth.
That's disgusting.
I just don't understand why. Like, what's going through your brain when you're like just chewing on what is essentially just crystallized chalky bits of fake teeth?
Maybe it can smell. Maybe he had
That's
steak
full on.
for dinner. This is a great. I found this while I was doing a cheeky bit of research.
Can you chew with false teeth?
Yeah.
I think that's why you have them.
Yeah.
It seems...
They're stuck in. They're pretty stingy.
It would be weird, hey?
Yeah.
It would be weird eating and not like you can't.
Feel the chewing.
Yeah.
that's
Like
true.
if like sometimes you get like one of them jawbreaker lollies.
Mm.
Like with a false teeth, what can you just smash down on
Get
it?
it.
I'd be worried that you lose control and while you're eating your steak, your teeth come out mid-steak. Now you got steak and your teeth on a plate.
Oh, wow.
False teeth, hey. Whoever came up with it, genius. There's this great website. It's simply titled. It's called Art Sheep, and it's got a little article called 20 X-rays of weird and shocking things dogs have swallowed.
Here we go.
So this is you can see the proof here. There's one. This dog ate 104 pennies.
Who's counting?
I guess the dentist. Well, not the dentist. The vet when he got him out. A knife with a retractable blade. And this one I really like. This one is wired headphones, and you can see them. You can see them in the dog.
the whole
just
wire's in
Wired
there.
headphones. That's if you're looking for if you're a up and coming artist and you need You need an album cover.
That's it.
Head on over to Artsheet and get this great X-ray of a dog
The
eating
thing
wired
is,
headphones.
dogs traditionally aren't super long.
No.
Wired headphones, they're either down one end or the other. You could probably pull them out from either side.
This is true.
Jeez.
Yeah, imagine that aux cord ripping through your small intestines on the way out.
Yeah, dogs. They love eating stuff.
You're listening to the Mac Back on Radio Freo. It's Role Model. You're listening to the Mac Back on Radio Freo 107.9.
Let's crank this up a notch, boys. We're talking, when did you miss a moment?
Oh.
When did you misread a moment, rather?
when did you misread a sheet?
How do you miss a moment?
You can like
you
not,
blink.
it can be your time to do something you don't, you know?
Grand Final 2023. Taylor went to the toilet. Miss Bobby Hill's Mark of the Century. Missed a moment.
That's fair. That is very fair.
Good wee break, though.
All right.
Yeah.
When did you misread a moment? That's what we're talking about here, boys. I was at work doing the slog.
Slogging it, yeah. I hate that
Slog
stuff.
City.
This legit happened less than 24 hours ago, this thing. So we just came off a shoot. We were doing a video shoot, right? And we finished up the shoot, and we all hit back to the office. And it was around 12:45, and I wasn't even hungry. I didn't even know really what time it was. And then my good mate, co-worker who sits next to me, I was looking at my laptop, editing the video.
Nice.
And then he was like, I'm going to go grab lunch. And then I was like, and then I gave it a couple of seconds, and I was like, oh, look, it's 12:45, like, it's lunchtime. And then I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I'll come. I looked over, and he's holding a book. And sometimes he likes to read by himself.
Oh, okay.
And
Get
then
him to read aloud.
and then we kind of had this little staring moment at each other, that wasn't really an invite. To luncheon, if you will.
Oh, so he said, I'm going to go eat, and you said, I'll come with you.
Yeah.
What did he say after you said you were down to hang?
I was like, you want to read, eh? And then he was like, oh, yeah, I was going to.
Was he
What book?
eating?
Oh, yeah, he was going to get lunch. And
But
then
surely you go get lunch, then you start reading. I feel
No,
like
but
this
he's
is-
holding
taking
He wasn't
he
flicking through the
Oh,
novel.
I'm imagining you turn around and he's just eyes glazed in this
He's
book.
on
He's
chapter
just-
4.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just ripping through this thing. Once I finish this chapter, I'm going to eat.
What was
Yeah.
the book?
Oh, God, who cares?
Right.
Books are boring.
So you got replaced by a book. That would be better. That would be a way better segment. What's better?
What have you
Things
been reading?
Riley's worse than.
Yeah. And his story would be, when did you miss a reading moment?
And then he was like, yeah, I was gonna read. But you can come, but I'll
read out loud.
They'll probably be
But
reading.
He
I'll
could
probably
read
be
out.
reading. Yeah.
I'll probably be
We're all
reading.
having a conversation in the back of a book.
It is funny though,
Yeah.
because when you do have lunch, obviously it's time for you to check your phone and all that kind of thing. So everyone's on their phone sometimes. But yeah, if someone's just reading, then it looks like you're way more out of place.
Why am I such a loser?
That's the way I was feeling, standing there. I was like, oh God. And then he was like, yeah, I was gonna read, and I was like, oh, I'll just walk up with you and grab something, and then come back.
Oh, yeah,
down
go
to
for the
office.
journey, yeah.
I'll just walk with you. Anyway, and then we started walking, and I just popped into RJ and grabbed a 12 breakaway for 99 cents and walked back to the office by me lonesome.
So that was what you had for lunch.
Yeah, it was a grim lunch. But I couldn't, didn't want to cramp his style.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
He was knee deep in this bloody world of fiction.
Fiction and fantasy.
And I was there
And
just trying to
romance.
have lunch with my bud.
Does he often do this?
But who's in the wrong there? You reckon, if I was holding a book and then, someone was like, oh, come have lunch with us, I'd be like, yeah, no
Yes,
worries.
that's probably
I'll do
the-
anything other than read this 400-page book.
Yeah, but sometimes you do want to have a break just by yourself. You need to have a bit of.
it to me then.
No, but he's letting you know.
No, that's true. I often say I'm going to go have lunch. That's not an invite for the whole office.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, all right,
we'll
let's
be
do
there.
it.
And you're shouting? Yeah.
Yeah, we usually have lunch together, though. And then
Oh.
Oh, that's a bit different.
And it is a Friday.
if I wanted to not have lunch with anyone, I would stand up and walk out without saying anything.
That's nice. That's common courtesy. We love that. Get in
need to
contact.
announce
We
it.
want to hear from you guys. When did you misread a moment? When did you misread the song sheet? When did you misread a moment? Get in contact 047 30 30 88 0.
Huge.
Best one's up next because Junior Boy got snubbed by a book after he thought he got an invite, which turned out was nothing like an invite. You're listening to the Mac Pack. It's Kiss. So is made for loving you. You're listening to the Mac Pack on Radio Freo 107.9. You got Jake, Joe, and Junior Boy in the studio to get your weekend underway. And we're currently chatting about when did you misread a moment?
That's right, boys.
And what happened in the studio mid-song?
Oh, yeah. Well, first I'll tell you what happened this week to me. I had a shocker at work. This is what we were talking about in the last break. Yeah, I had a shocker at work. My buddy who sits next to me said, I'm going out for lunch. And I said, oh, yeah, I'll come. And then I looked over at him, and he was holding a book, and he wanted to read by his lonesome. Selfish act, I say. But an act nonetheless. Yeah, we're talking about misreading moments in the studio, boys. I was telling you, I was asking you, rather, if I should go see that new Dave Franco film together.
Yes, the new horror film.
Yeah.
But you were saying you're a little scared.
Yeah, I don't like horror, but I like Dave Franco.
Dave Franco. Yeah. Can we get a Dave Franco movie sans horror?
Yeah. Can we get one where I'm not going to myself? And then I was like, should I go see it? And Joe was like,
yeah, I'll come.
And I was like, I'm already going with someone else.
I don't think so.
Wasn't an invite. And then you said,
This is fun. This is like a play.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it earlier in the week, and I said I would come.
And then I also said, I'm already going to see with someone else too.
Joey's just trying to get in on
it's a two-seat cinema, right?
Yeah,
Why am I such a loser?
If you do go to a film, if you do see yourself at the cinema in the next, just ever,
mm-hmm.
and Joe's not there, you've done well. Because Joey's a real navigator.
How many movies do you see a week, Joe?
He's there all the time.
Oh, in cinema?
Just
or in general?
Both. Give me both.
Both. Probably watch 2 or 3 a week.
In cinema.
Not in cinema.
How many in cinema?
This week you've seen 3 in cinema.
Yeah, but that's not every week.
Must be very
not every week.
I go to the cinema once every
Don't you
year.
get bored?
It's a big trip
bored.
out.
No, there's movies playing. They're fun.
But some of them go for ages. You just sit there just bored. As
Well, I usually pick good ones. I don't go, oh, this movie looks horrid.
Yeah.
2 tickets, please.
Boys, we got some text in.
Don't act like you're buying a ticket for someone else, by the way. 2 tickets, please.
So Joe's going to see the movie. We got a text in from John. John said, I asked my neighbour if I could come over to her barbecue because he smelt the barbie going.
No, you can't just lean over the fence and be like, I'm peckish.
Maybe John's got that close a friendship, you know. Maybe they've been living next to each other for 60 years, god damn it.
Maybe there's a bit more going on with John.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Anyway, so he peeked his head over and said, hey, can I swing around? Come around for the barbie? And it was actually her dad's funeral wake. Bit of a shock.
And they were cooking up Dad.
Next one came in from Anon. Anon said, saw my mate in the park, ran over to say g'day. He was mid-breakup conversation.
Ooh. And you run away just as jovial, I reckon.
That is awkward. I actually bumped into a coworker at the shops the other day. And he misread the conversation. He tried to have a chat with me, but I was fanging for the toilet hard. Oh. And I was legging it through the mires to find... They've got a bit of a labyrinth going on with their toilet situation. So you're already in hot water.
Literally.
And then this guy, hey man,
yours wasn't
let's
water.
chat.
Let's
chat when I'm getting paid. Not when I gotta pee.
You got circumstantial friends. I would have thought someone circumstantial friends.
Oh,
I would have thought someone like you wouldn't have circumstantial friends. You just take what you can get.
Not when I need to pee.
That's where you draw the line. We got the game, the whistle game, coming up next. You're listening to the Mac Back on Radio Freo. Sabrina Carpenter with Manchild. You're listening to the Mac Back on Radio Freo 107.9. You got Jake, Joe, and Junior Boy in the studio to get your weekend underway. We're chatting about cool/weird things you've done in the rain coming up, lads.
Ooh.
And we've obviously got the whistle game next.
Oh, wowee, but what's for now? Jakey?
Now is whatever you make it.
Oh, Joey, what are you going to make it, dude?
Yes, I'm definitely going to make something. I'm just thinking about it because I just had I had a frittata this morning, guys.
Careful.
What did you call
I had a
I don't
frittata.
yeah.
I've been experimenting.
You've said it twice now.
With different egg products, and today was frittata morning.
What is a frittata?
It's kind of like a quiche.
And how do I put it in?
It's kind of like a quiche.
It's kind of like a quiche.
It's kind of like a quiche, but it's frittata.
You had this morning.
I had it this morning, yeah.
What time do you get up?
Free tartare.
For this, I get up at 6:30.
That's such
Time to
a-
bake my frittata.
I literally get up at 7:50. I told
Yeah,
Joe.
but you were late.
Yeah.
You were 9 minutes late.
So that's not... Oh, yeah, I
No, I
literally get up-
arrived. I arrived
Even
here at
after the show.
8:01.
Oh, the record states we were live on air.
Yeah, we were
At
live on
8:09.
air. We were in a panic. We don't know how to use the desk.
Figure it,
was
out.
crazy.
Along the way.
It's
Yeah.
just
Even though you weren't here, we were like, cool, we can start getting set up. Jake has all the equipment.
Yeah, well,
The show cannot go on.
the one way to make sure you don't get fired is to hold and own all of the equipment.
Carry the gear.
True.
Yeah.
Joe, what is a frittata?
A frittata is kind of like a quiche in that I think it is basically just a quiche.
But don't you have to like build a quiche and let it sit overnight and stuff?
It was out of the fridge. It was a cheeky microwave
Oh,
job.
when did
That's
you make
right.
it?
That's how you get to radio on time.
Did you make it?
No, it was made by none other than Kira's nan.
What's the
Oh,
point
right.
of a quiche? Of a frittata?
It's
Is it a
eat.
delicacy or a brekkie
To
food
eat.
or?
I don't know. More of a dinner kind of.
I've never heard of a frittata. You could
Yeah, no, me
literally
neither.
pay me $1 million to guess what a frittata is.
It was
That would
good.
be
Are they
So-
Mexican? Frittata.
No, they're Australian.
It sounds like
Australian
a bit of like
grandparents.
I'm not sure. Just
Never
sounds
heard
like
of
a
it.
cool word.
It does sound like
Sounds
it's cool.
disgusting.
It was good. Maybe we can make. Maybe I'll make
Nah.
up a frittata for next week.
Do you remember when he
Nah.
brought something into the studio?
Chestnuts.
Chestnuts.
They
They
suck.
were roasting on an open fire.
They were
They were
microwaved.
microwaved in the stew.
boys. Before we get to the game next, we've got the TikTok live going
The
at the moment.
TikTok
Oh, it's going off.
If you want to join in the studio, see what happens right before the game.
Join in the game as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, have a guess.
You get
No,
to,
but we had to see. It's currently sitting. It's taped to the ceiling.
Whistle while you
in a
work
bird's
it out.
eye view.
That's huge.
it's coming up next. It's very exciting. I'm gonna have to disappear for a couple of minutes. Cleanse
Wet your lips.
Cleanse the palate. Cleanse the palate of previous songs we've played.
For the warm up, you can do the Telstra.
I gotta come. Oh yeah. Okay. We're warmed up. You're listening to the Mac Back on Radio Free.
I just wanna wish you well.
Bernard Fanning, wish you well. You're listening to the Mac Back on Radio Free 107.9, boys. Favorite time of the week, would you say?
The game, boys. The game of the week, where one of us hosts, the loser of last week hosts the next week.
That's correct. I did it a couple of weeks ago. Can't remember what I did, but it's been a while since we've done this one. This is the whistle game.
Oh,
Which is massive.
I whistle a little tune and see if you boys can work out what the tune that I'm whistling is.
The scores are currently 11 to me. Joe's on 7. Jake's on
9.
9, dude.
7, 9, 11.
Anything could happen this week,
Absolutely. Nervous for this song.
which will eventually come in.
Long intro. Yeah.
I actually don't think there's any lyrics on it.
Hey, when he tells you the song, you don't know now the game hasn't begun. You can feel it coming through his throat. Oh, whistle while we work it out. Oh, whistle while we work it out.
There we go, boys.
Anyone that says that wasn't worth the wait is an idiot.
Yeah, 100%.
40 seconds of intro
Yeah.
for a little bit of
One of the greatest. The greatest performances of all
a
time.
bit of lyrical work. The game is simple. I whistle a tune.
We work it out.
You work out what the tune I am whistling is. We have 5 today, lads.
This is massive. First in, best dressed day, Joey.
Yep.
First in, best
Joey
dressed.
might fall asleep. All right, here we go. We're going to kick things off. Just need to cleanse the odd palate.
Okay.
So I can remember what song.
Give us a C.
Nah.
A, B, C,
Ooh, that was good.
C.
Okay.
I think
Here we go. We're ready to go.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, I like no it, but
Riley, big jet plane.
very nice. I knew it, but I was like, what is this?
That was the tough one.
That's pretty cool.
Great performance.
Thank you.
It's also hard when he like does the one bit and you're oh yeah, that sounds familiar, and then that bit just continues. Like like the song like just does that for a bit, a little bit. And you're like,
That's what got me was the hey baby.
There you
Yeah,
go.
the-
very nice. Yeah, that was good whistling. You were definitely
I was definitely whistling.
yeah.
That felt like Angus
Definitely.
and Julius Tomer in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Just can't speak.
Some other siblings.
Angus, talk.
There you go. Could have done this. I did no themes. No themes for this one. Okay, next one.
A home?
Oh, Edward Sharp. This is a hand.
A little bit easier because it's got
It's a whistling
in it.
song, yes.
Yeah, nice.
That was, again, good whistling.
That's a good one.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I was glad that I don't know if I would have got the name of the guy.
Scores are one each.
You don't need to get the name of the guy.
Scores are one
You
each.
get the vibe of the song.
Best of 5.
Oh, it's the one, it goes like doo-doo-doo.
Okay, here we go. Another one.
Riley, John Bellion.
Oh, I hate this song. That's not fair. I mean, I love John Bellion.
I did song called.
Yeah, you got it, yeah.
A long time low. No, what is it?
All time low.
All time low.
Long time low. That's actually
John
cool.
Bellion. Can he be banned from the game? I don't listen to him.
Joe, it's at this point I need to remind you, if I get the next one, I win.
That's big.
You need the next two to win the game.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, the rest is John Bellion, the greatest hits.
I couldn't find another John Bellion song that I knew. And I would say I'm the biggest John Bellion fan in the building. Okay, number 4. Scores are 2 to Junior Boy, 1 to Joey.
He's got to
So
play.
this is for the match point.
Cleansing
This
the,
is game, so
cleansing the
match point.
palate. Here we go. It's crazy how hard you go on a blank.
hard.
When
It
you,
is
Yeah,
hard.
that's all right.
We can wait. I've got plenty of time here. We got the TikTok live going for all those who are.
Okay, got it.
Okay. When the Saints go marching in.
Riley.
incorrect. Oh, you got to
We're not doing buzzing
that's
in.
right.
Yeah.
You got a friend in me, Randy Newman.
Oh,
It's a good get. It's a good get from
game,
Junior
Riley.
Boy.
Oh, back in the
he reclaims his.
I haven't won in
You
like
haven't
a
won
month,
in
though.
years.
I'm on 12. Joe's on 7.
Great
Jake's on
whistling,
9.
Jay. They were
Thank
really
you,
good.
boys. Appreciate it.
Great win. Great win. Great whistling.
Junior Boy continues his run.
Thank God.
Brother.
I'm back in the winning table. I won for like almost a month. Probably more. But now I'm back.
So I'm gonna be. Oh, and I've got a good game next week. One that I've actually been wanting to do, but I've been winning too much. So tune in next week for that.
Must be nice. We love it. You're listening to the Mac Bag. Junior Boy, the winner of this week's Whistle Game. Jesse Murph with Blue Strips. You're listening to the Mac Pack on Radio for 107.9. Now, lads, we are chatting about cool/weird things you've seen / done in the rain.
/ things you've /
I've just sent you.
Prices are slash.
I've just,
Segments are slash.
I've just sent you guys through a cheeky little photo, a couple of photos from the park near my joint. Obviously, there's been a fair amount of rain that's come down recently.
Yeah. Jarman need to see these photos via your pee home.
Okay, I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I haven't got
This
them
is
yet.
this is the oval near my joint.
Whoa! I didn't realize you live next to a lake.
Absolutely torrential. This is where they play the rugby, so it's pretty
Trial.
important.
Is that today?
Nah, this is not today. This is from last week. Have a geese far. That's the other end of the park.
It's like,
Did they-
get out of my swamp.
Did they still
kind of
play?
territory.
No, well, this is just on. This is before the games are played, obviously, like a day or
It's
so
not
before.
during. There'd be people running around.
But you need the ground to be dry.
Well,
well,
just not puddled, I guess.
A part of me thought that when I was literally going for a little jog around the joint and just saw these massive puddles. These are like at
They're
least
deep.
shin deep.
You
I
can see the
reckon.
sky reflection out
Yeah,
of the puddle. That's
it's
how you
actually
know
beautiful.
it's dense. Yeah.
It's a deep puddle. But part of me was like, I would love to
You're
just.
making me a bit emotional.
I'd love to just go for a little bit of a jog through there.
A swim.
or a
Yeah.
slip and slide.
Yeah, exactly. I just
I
think.
would slip and slide
And
if
did
I
you?
tried to jog.
Did you?
No, I didn't. For fear of
Mud.
drowning. Mainly.
Cool /
Yeah.
weirdest things you want to do in the rain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Slash.
Do you see anyone doing anything / see anything / cool and weird that they're doing?
Well, there's a lot of people doing like footy training, not at this specific park, but just across the Perth region while we had some pretty torrential rain over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And I thought, rain is an inconvenience for most people
Of course.
Wow.
until it almost becomes
Except the farmers.
Yeah.
I love it. Good work, farmers. Bravo with the rain.
until the rain becomes so hectic that it actually becomes fun. I feel like a little bit of rain, not very fun,
Yeah.
but like a huge amount of rain
Fun.
where it becomes unbelievable.
Yeah, like a
or-
flooding situation.
Well, that flooding.
No, you got to get in the Goldilocks zone.
It's like in between.
Yeah.
You don't want to hit flood, but you want to hit like minor flood.
You don't want it to be
yeah, you want to be minor flood.
You don't want to be inconvenient rain.
You
But
want it
something
to be
like that where it's like, oh, this could be a bit
Right,
of a fun event.
it goes minor inconvenient.
Yes.
Cool. Flood.
Major inconvenience.
Major inconvenient, yeah.
Slash
Gotta-
annoying.
Gotta
There's a
find
point
new
where the
property.
convenience is so big enough that it's interesting, but not big enough that
People are,
you'll need to buy a new house.
Yeah, which is the perfect in-between ground.
Yeah.
So I want to hear from our listeners, 047 30 30
Get the
88.
question out again.
Here we go.
What?
What is?
You got to say all the slashes just to really include
Let's just go, what's the coolest thing you've done in the rain? Because-
Slash what's the
But
weirdest
what if
thing
they've
you've done
slashed
in
scenes are like weird?
Yeah, what if they've slashed it? Prices are slashed. Puddles are slashed.
Because there's been a lot of rain around recently.
For sure.
And I imagine there's going to be some...
It's raining right now.
There you go.
Whoa!
Let's see if anything cool / weird is happening out the window.
Yeah. We'll get back to you.
So get in contact on 047 30 30 88. We want to hear your weird, wacky stories about what you got up to in the rain.
Slash.
I don't want to hear inconveniences.
No.
I want to hear you tried to swim in a puddle. It's Jet with Are You Gonna Be My Girl? You're listening to the Mac Back on Radio Free 107.9. Currently chatting about cool / weird things you've done in the rain, lads.
Slash.
We are. I can't remember what the other slash was. I'm just inserting my own slashes.
Yeah.
We can send the text line now.
Yes.
047 30 30 88. We asked people to get in contact.
Because you saw some puddles at the park, Jay. And it inspired you.
Yeah, what if someone was
Some
doing
puddles,
something
they're
cool?
like knee deep. It was
I think-
basically like we'd inserted a swimming pool at the Oval.
I thought you were going to say like you were running and then you were like, you know what? You only live once. I'm going to just dive in this puddle.
yeah.
For the sake of living. Because when I'm dead.
Yeah, when I'm dead, I'm going to be thinking, what about that puddle I could have done something weird / cool in?
But no, you just got the photo. Got the photo.
Yeah, I took the photo. Here you go.
In the rain or in a puddle? They're very different.
What?
Well, a puddle is not raining.
Ooh.
It was raining and there was a puddle.
Okay,
What
both.
So
causes
it's a
puddles?
combo.
I'm sure.
Water.
They just sort of show up.
Water and bad sewage systems.
So
Yeah.
we got to call. We
This
got
is an irrigation issue.
Yeah.
We got
It's
a
not something
text
to laugh about.
We got a text in. Someone said what they love doing is washing their car when there is quite a large amount of rain going on.
Free
which is-
car wash.
Yeah, so would you be getting the suds out? Because I've been known to.
Sudsing.
It's been absolutely teeming down with rain. My car was pretty dirty. I took it out from the garage and parked it across the street so that it would get soaked. I got soaked in the process, but the
Nice,
car did
nice.
get cleaned. Do you think it would be worthwhile just like? Could you just put some, some detergent?
Put
on
a
the-
bar of soap on top and
Yeah,
just sort
that's
of
what I
let
mean.
God do it.
Yeah, like if you just poured some detergent on the top of your car,
Yeah, that would work.
and just let it foam down.
But what's up with, when people go to the car wash and then it rains and then they're annoyed about that? That's like a thing.
yeah,
People are like, oh, why did I go to the car wash?
In
Now
rain-
I've been rained on.
I think it's more because they could have
They
done that for
could have
free.
got it for free.
I think.
Yeah. Rainwater's dirty.
I thought it was clean.
No one's really sure.
How can it be dirty? What I don't understand, people say that it's dirty,
Acid
but like
rain.
it's literally comes straight from the
Yeah,
clouds.
The nether region.
Yeah, clouds aren't dirty. You don't look up a cloud and go, ooh,
That's
could use a wash.
Another one we got here was someone decided that they were going to. Yeah, they're going to use a wheelie bin as a canoe.
Okay.
What a
That's more of a flood. if you're in that state.
Ingenuity in this. I don't mind that.
ingenuity. And then my favourite of all is just getting down into your jocks and going for a big old swim in the puddle.
Yes, dude.
Is that something you would do? Would you ever see a puddle and think, well,
Let's do
some
naked.
freestyle. Let's get some freestyle cranking.
Yeah, if I was like playing footy or something and the oval was like flooded, I'd get in it and just like muck around.
Dive in.
Do you have to already be wet? I feel like you have to already be in
Yeah.
that situation. I don't feel like you're not undressing. You see a puddle and you go, well, cometh the man.
Yeah, but if you're
cometh
already drenched and you see a puddle, then it's like,
That's your time.
well, I can't get any more wet.
Yes.
Exactly.
I love. I feel like it's a thing that you only really do when you're a kid, but you'd get your like matching raincoat and boots,
Okay.
and then you can go out and jump in all the puddles.
There you go.
Nowadays-
who said it's just for children?
Yeah, I was actually out walking in the rain the other day, and
You
the
did?
kid was decked out in her matching rain gear.
That's
it's
cool.
perfect. Like people hate the rain. Everyone else is like, oh, this rain. But if you're dressed for the occasion, rain is great.
That's it.
Rain is great.
Did you ask her where she got her kit from?
I didn't. She was 3. Your mum might have bought it.
Would you? I feel like it would be a bit bizarre if you went out full kit.
Yeah, no, matching. I don't think they make matching
Not for adults.
rain
We could
gear.
inquire maybe next week. The MacPack uniform.
Oh!
We're all decked out in our rain gear.
Let's
Sure.
do it. Let's not. We won't.
We could. Potential. Success, beautiful girl. You're listening to the MacPack on Radio Ferrero 107.9.
Huge. What a show, boys.
Indeed.
But before we go,
Just about to hand over to the team at World Football to take you through from 10 till 12, and then the wonderful dulcet sounds of Ethan Murray.
For sure.
That's it, man. That's it.
The Saturday lineup is damn good, I have to say.
Super Saturday. Let's keep it locked, folks. 107.9.
Is that a new thing?
What, they keep it long?
I liked it.
Have you never heard
Super
that?
Saturday.
Oh, Super Saturday, this thing.
We've been saying it, bro.
We've been saying
Yeah,
it.
we've been
Super
saying
Saturday.
it.
Pay
Yeah.
attention. Where do you go?
Switch on,
Where do
dude.
you
Usually the end I'm just turned off.
What was in your frittatas?
Egg, pumpkin. It was great,
Oh,
really.
God.
It was
It's
great.
The worst ingredients.
It's just a big morning. It's just a big morning doing frittata
Jake, you wanted to do
stuff.
something in this last segment.
Well,
Let's take it away, bro.
What I was thinking was
Thanks for that, Riley. Steer the ship.
potentially. What have you been going on this week? What would you recommend? What's a learning you've taken from this week that you would recommend?
Don't go to lunch with your mate unless they've specifically asked if you want to come.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Mine is if you're at the Danish zoo, do not bring your pets. Keep them at home.
Have they been
Don't even take them to Denmark.
Have they been reported? Is it the Denmark in Australia or is this Denmark in?
No, overseas.
This is Denmark in Denmark, right?
Denmark.
The real Denmark.
Up north. Up real north. North as you can get, just about.
It's so confusing that we have a Denmark here as well. What's up with that? Is there a Perth somewhere else?
There must
Yeah, there is. There absolutely
Where?
is.
Where?
Yeah. Stay tuned. There absolutely is.
It is frustrating, hey? Like,
Yeah, it's also
There's
if
so
you
many
did
names.
plan a big international trip to Denmark, you would
Yeah.
tell everyone about it, and no one would be chuffed for you
What do you mean?
because they'd all think you're going
Yeah, exactly.
driving down. Yeah, oh, I'm actually pretty keen. I'm going to Denmark for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Really?
There's not much there.
really?
There really isn't
More of a
much
weekend kind of
there.
thing.
Yeah. I had a friend who I used to work with at a retail job, and she was Danish.
Oh, from down south.
Yeah, she was. yeah, she was from down south. She did have the accent though.
What the Denmark?
The down south
the
one. not
south.
That would be
not
funny. It's like someone's from down south Denmark, but they act like they're Scandinavian.
Yeah.
So there's 4 Perths. So
Okay.
there's a Perth in Scotland.
Wales, Ireland.
Yeah, apparently WA's Perth was actually named after it.
Oh,
There's a
New Perth.
There's a yeah, we're New
New
Perth.
Perth.
There's a Perth in Ontario, Canada, which is a small town with Scottish heritage.
sorry.
Okay.
There is a Perth.
They named after us.
There is a Perth in Tasmania, which is a little
what?
little town just south of Launceston.
Tasmania? We don't have a little Hobart that we're brewing down here.
And there is also a Perth in New York,
Oh my god.
in the USA, which is a small
New York.
rural town.
New York.
New York.
New York, New York.
Old Perth. That's huge. So there's 5 Perths.
We should.
We're that insignificant that we couldn't even think
I
of a name that isolates us, even though we're the most isolated.
We're the most
capital
famous
city.
of them. At least here.
Boys, it's been a good show. Until we do this time next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Go give your mum a hug.
just ciao for now, but not forever.
Thank you so much for listening to yet another week of us on Radio Fremantle or 107.9.
As you heard, there's a lot of participation
Or participation.
from the listeners. So if you want to get involved with the show next week or any week after that, make sure you listen in live and hit us up on the Instagram DMs.
Slide into them DMs.
Yes, and if you want to listen to the show with all the music as well, tune in at 107.9, 8 to 10 every Saturday.
G'day, guys. Hope you're enjoying the podcast.
As always.
We're about to be enjoying the podcast anyway.
yeah.
If you are enjoying the pod, make sure to send it to a friend. And excitingly, there's a brand new feature
New feature alert.
on Spotify, which is that little feedback box.
The box.
We love a little box.
Settle. And on the on each of the episodes, you can plug away a bit of feedback for the show. So you can literally say specifically basically give us some feedback specific to the show that you just listened to, the episode you just listened to. No matter what episode you're up to, ping us in that feedback, and then you can that feedback will then feature for other people who are catching up or they're listening to the episodes. They will see that as well, and most importantly, we like to see it. So if you can share it with your friends and write a few little words in the box, it would mean the absolute world to us.